Aharon Pinto. We're still in the 3 days of his Hilullah, like we know the Zohar Kadosh says. The 3 days after the Hilullah of the Tzaddik, it's still like the Hilullah of the Tzaddik. So when we meet Rabbi Chaim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives big bracha and tzlacha, and Siyata Dishmai Gdula B'ezrat Hashem. You know, Botai, this week's Parasha that we're going to read tomorrow starts with something that is very interesting. It says, Vayar elav balonim amrei. Torah actually is coming and telling us that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, for the first time, reveals himself, but mamash reveals himself to Avraham Avinu. And where did he reveal himself? In this place called Elonim Amrei. So Chazal asks, why is it that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, out of all places, chose Elonim Amrei to come and to reveal himself there? Why didn't he reveal himself back home when he lived with his father? Why specifically in Elonim Amrei? So Chazal answered, and Chazal say, because Elonim Amrei was a place where Avraham got etzah, got advice, there HaKadosh Baruch Hu revealed himself. What does that mean? So Chazal actually say that when HaKadosh Baruch Hu asked Avraham Avinu to do the milah, something amazing happened. When Hashem asked him to sacrifice his son, he didn't say a word. He said Amen. But when HaKadosh Baruch Hu comes to Avraham Avinu and says, I want you to do likot berit, to do a berit and to do the brit milah, and we'll lock me and you forever, what did Avraham Avinu do? He said, Hashem, wait one moment. I have to ask my friend Elonim Amrei. I have to get some advice from him. And if he tells me that it's a good idea, I will do it. He was ready to sacrifice his son, but not to do Brit Milah, to get advice from Elonim Amrei. And actually, when he went to Elonim Amrei, the Chazal say that Elonim actually gave him bad advice. Told him, don't do it. It's not a good idea. So why is it that HaKadosh Baruch Hu chose Dafka there? And why did Avraham Avinu from the first place have to go to Elonim to get advice, to ask his permission, to ask what he thinks about this idea? So now Botai Chazal teaches something amazing. Chazal say, maybe the reason Avraham Avinu had to go to ask advice from Elonim Amrei, to get his second opinion, was really in order for the mitzvah of the milah to come with even greater merit. And that Abotai is something big that we can learn, especially as we are all coming and we're all doing teshuvah, all of us. There's no person that doesn't want to grow. There's no person that's not in some sort of stage of teshuvah. You know, Abotai, a lot of the times when we get up and we decide to do good things and we decide to come closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, especially for families that are far from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, a lot of the times they have a fear in their heart of what are people going to think around me? What are my family going to think about the fact that now I'm starting to keep Shabbat? What are my family going to think now that I want to put a tefillin, that I want to wear a kippah, that I want to wear a tzitzit? They're going to say I'm crazy. They're going to say I fell off the I fell off the deep end. And a person actually has these fears of coming back from HaKadosh Baruch Hu just because of the thought of what are people going to think, or even something else. Every regular, ordinary person wants to dress more properly, wants to do a little bit effort to come closer to Hashem, even in our level. We ask ourselves, what are people going to think around me? Are they going to think I lost my mind? Okay, learn from this Parasha. It's exactly opposite. When you have that fear, that what are people going to think about, when you have those thoughts, that is actually the time to get up and to do that mitzvah. Because when a person gets up and does that mitzvah, knowing that other people might give him different advice, knowing that other people might disagree, the merit of a person like that is 10, 20 times higher than a regular person. And that we can learn from Avraham Avinu. That even though Avraham Avinu didn't have to go ask Elonim Amrei, he didn't have to go there to ask, but still he went there in order for the mitzvah, the merit that will come from this mitzvah will be at the higher level. Abotai, when we believe in something, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks, and this could apply with anything in our life. When we believe in something, it doesn't matter what our family think, it doesn't matter what our friends think. If we know that it's a kosher thing, and it's a thing that is a b'kedusha or b'tahara, no matter what it is, we have to stand our ground and we do it. Something that we feel strong with. Those are the moments to get up and to not fear from anyone, to not fear from any family member, from any friend, to get up and to act like a soldier of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And one that does that, his merit will be great. So may HaKadosh Baruch Hu Hashem give big bracha and atzlacha, b'siyata deshmaya. Today, Rabotai, it's what Sefirah? Just to mention it, Yesod. Yesod Rabotai, like we mentioned, it's the bridge. We call it the small Rosh Hashanah. Every week we have a small Rosh Hashanah. The same way Rosh Hashanah, we have all the bracha passing by, being judged to come throughout the entire year, where the bracha actually gets judged on Rosh Hashanah and only comes down to the world on Yom Kippur. It's signed Yom Kippur. It's exactly what happens every single Friday. On Friday, we have all the Sefirot flying by in front of us. The way we act on Friday is how the bracha of Shabbat will come down. If we allow Yetzer Hara to eat us up on a Friday and be upset and be stressed and take away our Simcha of Shabbat, we will lower down the bracha that could come down in our lives throughout the Shabbat. So may HaKadosh Baruch Hu give us big bracha and tzlacha, and may we succeed to bring down big shefa this Shabbat. Amen.